Hello there guys and girls, this is Pixel and today it is time for a very exciting video. Now, I used to do a lot more crate opening videos on my channel, you know, months and months ago. At the end of last year, start of this year, I would do 3 or 4 a week sometimes, and I got the title of Crate King, you know, very early on. From November to like early 2017, I was like the one and only Crate King. I was the guy that everyone thought was the luckiest on the internet. And obviously since then, people have really good luck, people get better crates than me, but I'm still one of the OG crate guys. I used to be known as the crate guy. Now I think I'm more known as the blind trading guy and the guy that no one really likes. I'm joking, but today I thought I'd do a video of just hunting for white Zombas. Now, the Camping Rusher did a video opening crates trying to get the white Zombas, and he called it the White Zomba Challenge. I think Phantom Ace officially called it the White Zomba Challenge. And same way as Russia, when the overdrive crates started dying down, basically, even before the overdrive crate came out, the same thing with the nitros, whenever I wanted to make a crate opening video and I wasn't sure what to do, I'd hunt for the white Zombas. You know, if you didn't know what to do in a video, you just open C4s and player's choice. You know, I've been doing that for, I think, months. Just trying to get white Zombas in a crate, and it's never happened. But I've got quite a lot of crates right now, and I'm going to open, like Camping Rush did in his video, all of my C4s, which are 33, and then all of my player's choice as well, which is 52. So that's 85 crates, which is going to be pretty good. And then hopefully, maybe another day I'll do trade-ups, because I don't think there'll be time to do trade-ups in this video, because this might be like half an hour as it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open these crates and just try and get some white Zombas. Like, that'd be really cool. I don't think... I've had painted Zombas in a crate a few times. There was the Rap God crate I did where I wrapped M&M, and then as soon as I did that, bam, painted Zomba. But I've never had a white Zomba in a trade-up or in a crate, and the value of white Zombas is just skyrocketing right now. It's absolutely insane. So we're just going to get in and open some crates. I got these keys in a trade. I've done quite a lot of trading, actually, recently. So since my last blind trading with fans, my inventory is very different. So my next blind trading with fans, which will be soon... it'll be harder for people to guess. Now, there are quite a few people on my last blind trading with fans commenting saying that everyone that got good stuff only knew where they were from my previous videos, and that was the case for one of them, but I don't think all of them. For the bubbly, the guy who guessed 6 and 6, that was heavily influenced by the bubbly being in row 6 on a previous blind trading with fans. But for instance, the sky blue octane, the fireworks, the painted turbines, well, I'm sure there was another insane item. None of those featured at all, I don't think, in my previous blind trading videos. They were all just insane snipe guesses. They were guesses that I didn't expect to work or to happen. So the bubbly, that was 100% a snipe, and I've accepted that that is going to happen in the blind trading with fan videos eventually, depending on the filters that I have. He was just lucky that I had the same filters as that video where bubbly was in row 6 and then he guessed row 6. But most of those good items were complete luck, and it's just absolutely mad. But I'm really loving that you guys are enjoying the blind trading with fans, because it's cool, for one, for me to give back to people. And although in that last video I did give away quite a lot, generally I don't lose too much, but to some people who get the items, it could be quite a lot for them. So that just makes me happy. Although right now I don't think we've got anything good at all. Rares and very rares, I'm pretty sure. So it would be really cool to get white Zombas. To be honest, I don't think it's going to happen in these 80-odd crates, because... like I said, like, getting white Zombas it's the same likelihood as when I got red lightning wheels. When I got them, that was my first ever painted wheel in a crate. They were called lightning wheels at the time. I think they changed the name to Voltaic back in February. I used to be able to say lightning wheels even when they were called Voltaic, and people would know what I meant. But more recently, when I've said lightning wheels, some people have been like, what's a lightning wheel? But basically, Voltaic wheels were called lightning wheels before the player's choice update. And I got that as my first ever painted wheel, and that's what started the growth, the real growth of my YouTube channel, because I had just over 1,000, about 1,500 subscribers, I believe, when I got those in a crate. And now look at us, we're past 200k, which is absolutely awesome. The decals are looking pretty cool with this carbon fiber, not gonna lie, but still nothing. So let me know down in the comments if you want me to do a trade-up video. Like I said, because this video is going to be such a long crate opening, I don't want to do trade-ups in that as well. Normally I would if I was opening 20 crates, maybe even 50 crates, I would do some trade-ups, but this is nearly 100 crates, so I'm not gonna do the trade-ups. But I think in 85 crates, what would you expect realistically? Not white Zombas, because that's, one, a painted wheel, but also a very specific color. I think the odds of getting white Zombas are the same odds of getting any color, but I think obviously the odds of getting white Zombas are way lower than getting any of the other colors, like any of the other colors. I say you have the same odds of getting, say, black Zombas as white Zombas, but obviously your odds are far higher to getting any color but white, because there's obviously more colors. If that makes sense, it does, but it can be a bit confusing to comprehend. So Spiralis was not too bad, and as I'm opening all of these C4s, I will then have no more, so, I mean, I'll probably be able to trade for some more because I traded for these as well, and some were donated to me because you're just incredible. Don't get me wrong, I did post a video of Kyle donating a lot of his inventory to me, but I don't get donated items that often, like, really at all, or even ever, to be honest. It happens a lot more when I stream, but I haven't streamed for a couple of weeks, you know, things have come up and stuff like that, but I don't get donations all that often. But yeah, and I think about that, some people, despite what I said in the video, were still saying, you shouldn't have taken that, but, like, on what grounds? Like, I replied to one guy, said, alright, next time your mum, your parents, your family get you gifts on Christmas, just look at it and say, nah, I don't want that, you can take that back. And even if they say to you multiple times, yeah, take it, take the present, it's a gift, just say you don't want it. Like, you see what I mean? If someone genuinely wants you to have a gift, you just take it. Like, I've got things for people and they're like saying, oh no, you shouldn't have, and I'm like, please, I want to, you know, that's just, you know, yeah, so I just don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. But anyway, let's go. So let's do this. And there's a lot of people that say, oh, how come I don't get donated stuff and that? But I think the thing is, like, people want to, I think a lot of the reason people, I'm not saying I necessarily deserve it, but a lot of the reason people want to donate is because they want to say thank you for something. I might have inspired them to start a YouTube channel. A lot of people have told me that, so they say, here, have some crates to say thank you. Whereas the people who go around saying, why don't I get donated stuff, like, what have you done for the people donating stuff? You know, if you do things will come back to you. Like, I don't think me making videos is necessarily worthy of the insane donations I've received, but other people do. And you people grace me with your time, and that's why. And it's absolutely insane, honestly. And it's just crazy. Like, I'm buzzing, and like, I'm feeling really good about the channel. It's going really well. I've got a few new series that I can repeat. You know, the blind training with fans is like the main series running on my channel right now. Like, a lot of you watch it, a lot of you like it, and it's just absolutely awesome. And then, as you know, by my video where I pretended that my account got hacked on PS4, I'm figuring out how to record the PS4 with party chat, so now I can sort of make videos in parties with people. I'm planning on doing another one very soon, which should be interesting. I guess the risk of those videos is that if the person you're talking to doesn't have allow their voice to be shared on, you could be kind of screwed, because I could be like talking to someone, it could be a hilarious video, they could be saying the funniest things, and then I could watch the video after and I wouldn't know till then and find out that their voice hasn't recorded. So for this one, we're going to do a superstition. We're going to bring it in because this video was going to be a regular superstition crate opening of a few less crates, but I want to go for those white Zombas. So, nose crates. Nose crate, start on a mystery. Give it to us. Come on, game. Come on. Please. Roadkill. Okay. Okay, I'm going to whack the fan on. The fan crate. Oh, yes. Certified. Alright, cool. Let's go. Let's do this. Some crates I do like to just not talk and just like let it roll, let it speak for itself, because I like crate openings to be primarily unedited. CSR, that's what I like. Because it's literally like, you know, you sit down, you relax, you chill, like, you know, you get a drink. Although, oh, there's my drink. I was wondering where my drink was at. You know, you just get a drink. Have a drink, have a snack. Let me know down in the comments if you did, if you've gone and got a drink, you've gone and got a snack. Pause the video right now, go get a snack, and you'll come back to an awesome crate. So it's paused now. Everyone's come back with food. We get the breakout distortion, which is, albeit not great. However, it'll do. It'll be good for trade-ups. We haven't really got that many inputs. I think the main trade-ups I'd be excited to do in this trade-up video are probably the PCC trade-ups. I think, I don't know if in this video I should waste time trading up rares and very rares. No, I think I'll save that all for the trade-up video. I'll keep the two entirely separate because this is going to be really long. We haven't, I don't know how far through we are with 33, so we've done 21 crates, so about a quarter of the way through and we're nearly 10 minutes in, so it's going to be over half an hour. It's probably about 35 minutes if I'm good at my job and I realise how long these things take. It'll probably be about that sort of time, maybe even a tad longer, but we're getting maximons. I mean, the crate opening will be quick if we just keep getting items like this. You know, we can just cycle through and be like, yeah, cool, that's great, but I don't want you, so come on. If it's not a white Zomba, maybe a black Zomba or a mystery decal. Those kind of painted FSL I wouldn't mind either, or a proton. Imports are good. Imports are very good. So alright, let's go. Let's do this. I'm also planning on doing another something to nothing trading montage. I've built up my PC inventory a little bit. Not really by trading, actually, just I won a wager. I won a couple of black markets in a wager. So that will obviously help massively for something to nothing. There we go, another import, that's good. And then I think by the end of that second episode, my PC account will be truly rinsed, because I did leave a few other items spare on my first something to nothing. If you don't know what that is, it's almost like another giveaway series, a bit like blind trading with fans, but it's more spontaneous. I literally just give people free things because I'm not using my PC inventory, and I'm sure they would really appreciate it a lot more than I do, just by having collected these items over the months and then just leaving them there to kind of do nothing. So it's just another way I like to try and give back to the people watching my videos. So yeah, that's that. I was thinking actually of doing a big for 250,000 subscribers, giving away a games console. So let me know down in the comments also what you think about that. You know, like, so I also did I did a tweet saying if this gets 10,000 retweets, then I'll give away a PS4 or an Xbox One, winner chooses, but it's nowhere near 10,000 retweets. So if it doesn't get that, then that's fine. But rest assured, I promise you, if it gets that, then I will do it, because I'm a man of my word. But I was thinking also 250,000 subscribers, maybe I could set up some kind of Gleam giveaway where the winner can win a games console, which would be really, really cool. Because again, it's another way to sort of give back to you guys, because I literally would not be in the position to be able to give away a games console if it weren't for you people watching. So if I'm not, you get what I'm saying. I don't even know where I was going. I was going to say, if I'm not going to reward you, then you know, what's the point? But that doesn't really make sense. But so yeah, I'm not necessarily going to use giveaways to drive my subscriber growth, but you know, once I've reached a milestone, 100%, I don't see a problem at all with giving something back to people. But yeah, so let's see what we got here. Okay, we got a load of rares. We got 4 more C4 crates, and we haven't had a lot. We may be relying on the PCCs. To be honest, I find the PCs pretty boring to open because they look so bland and like boring, because the C4 has a bit of flair, you know. It's got the imports are colourful. We got the Proton, the FSLs look kind of cool. The very rare, we've got the Spiralis. You know, we've got all that. But in the PCC, all the rares are obviously like just normal, boring looking rares. All the very rares are distortion, so they look the same, and it makes the crate look really boring. And all the imports are just cards, so there's no like massive amounts of colour. But we did get Zombas, sadly not white. If I ever get white Zombas in a crate, that would be mental. Not many people have done it, really, compared to the amount of crates that have been opened. The odds of getting white Zombas, oh man, that's pretty unlikely to get white Zombas, to be honest. So I think we're nearing the end of the C4s. One more, come on. It'd be cool for it to be a C4 white Zomba, because that's like technically an extinct white Zomba. I know a lot of people don't really care. They don't even check, to be honest, but okay. Not going to happen there, so that's all good. I'm going to have a quick check at my imports and just see what I'm at. I'm not going to trade anything up, but let's have a look. So, imports, we got the breakout set. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Right, so right now we've only got 1 C4 import trade up, which is a lot less than I thought I would have. See all these exclamation marks? These are in a trade where I did. I basically just traded. This guy had his inventory, and he basically said, I'm moving from PS4 to PC, so if you buy me some games on PC, then I'll give you my items on PS4. So I bought him a Steam gift card, and he gave me his inventory, because obviously he's not using it. So it's like a win-win. And I was like, oh, sweet. Thank you, bruh. Right, let's have a look and see if we got a C4 rare. Look at all these crates. Drink helmets for days, overdrives, player's choice. We got, okay, we're just going to open some crates. The trade-ups can be dealt with at another time. So let's go to play. Bam. There we go. 52, which will leave us with quite a few less keys, but we'll still have enough. Still have keys to work with. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Come on, can we do this? Come on. Painted Zombas, white, first up. Cobra. Like, just look at the crate. It's so... oh, I don't like looking at it. There's no vibrancy about it, you know what I mean? Like, look at all this. It's just, these 12 are just bland, and these are just, I mean, you know, they're just kind of meh. They're alright. Give me the white Zombas. Then I'll be hyped. Or some Crimson Voltaics, you know, bring it back to the old times. You know what I'm saying? The OG pickapixel wheels, or just the Super RXT. That's fine too. Totally fine. Oh man, come on. I wonder what a player's choice crate would be now if a part 2 came out. I reckon the exotics would be Draco and Zomba. The imports, probably. Ooh. Probably an Animus, a Mantis, and I'm not sure the other one. I'm trying to think if there would be like a wheel that would possibly be it, but I think the 3 imports, if it was player's choice, would probably all end up being cars, like maybe just the Senti or something. The very rares, well, that would be interesting to see what would be in there. Hex Phase would probably be in there. That's a pretty cool one. And then all the rares. Like I think a player's choice crate now would be a lot cooler, because when this player's choice crate came out, it was a choice from the Champions series, you know, the 1 to 4. But since then, they've obviously released 3 other crates: the Turbo, the Nitro, and the Overdrive. So you know that would be cool. That'd be cool if I think they are planning on doing a multiple players choice series. So you know, we'll see how it goes. And they also said they were planning on when they retired the Champions crates, that they were going to start retiring crates, you know, more regularly, you know, like 6 months after their release. I remember that figure being thrown around. I don't know if it was officially announced, but if 6 months is true, it's been about 6 months, pretty much exactly, I think, if not a tiny bit more, since the Player's Choice crate came out. So perhaps in the next update, which people assume to be at the beginning of September. I remember last year they had one at the beginning of September. That was the Rocket League Rumble update, which also introduced crates and trading into Rocket League. I don't know about trading actually, but it definitely introduced crates, which was C1 and C2 at the time. That was at the beginning of September. So I'd imagine if they are going to retire after 6 months, the Player's Choice crate will probably retire in the next big update, which everyone's kind of guessing and speculating that we'll hear about in the next week or two, as to maybe a little spoiler as to what's going to happen. We've got a mystery decal. What's it going to be? A hexed maybe? Heatwave! Let's go! Okay, the animation was weird. It didn't flip around, but we just got ourselves a Heatwave. Oh! I rate that very highly. Did I even have a Heatwave to begin with? I remember I used to do dedicated crate openings to try and finding the heat wave. So let's go to black market right now. There we go. We got ourselves a second heat wave. That is awesome. I'll take that. I'll take that very much so. Okay. Mystery decal, boy. I like that. I like that a lot. We got 44 more to go. Come on. White Zomba challenge. I mean, it's very difficult to make profit now, especially when you open 80 odd crates. You're going to need, because the black markers aren't valued as high as they used to. I'm pretty sure Heatwave used to be up about 40, at least I know for a fact 30 keys, and now it's like 15 or something. So I'd need like 5 Heatwaves to sort of break even. You really need something big. But either way, I'm happy with the Heatwave. That could have been a Biomass, that could have been a Labyrinth, I'd imagine. I don't know exactly what mystery decals were in the Player's Choice crates, but we got ourselves a Heatwave, which is good. Something actually genuinely good in this video, because we haven't had a painted anything that's not a rare. I think we had a painted tribal just then. We had one Zomba and just a few imports scattered around, but other than that, not a lot can really be said. So it's good to get that. It's good to get that indeed. So let's keep going. Come on, the White Zomba challenge. Pick a pixel, come on, I'm the crate king, supposedly. Like I said, I don't think overall, like, the odds of me having the best crate luck in the world are very low. You know, the chance of, 1, me having the best crate luck in the world, and 2, me actually being one to showcase it. Because there's loads of people who open crates and get insane luck that don't have, like, really an audience. They might not have even uploaded their insane crate luck. So the odds of me, 1, being the guy known as the crate king, and 2, actually being the guy who has the best crate luck is very unlikely. So yeah, I don't think I am, but it felt like it when I got those red lightning wheels. Like, I didn't even know the extent to which that was insane. Like, I didn't know how insane that truly was, because I'd never had a painted exotic wheel in a crate before, or any wheel, I don't think any other wheels. Oh, they had Chakrams, I suppose, but yeah, red lightnings, not a bad first painted exotic to get. I'm sure they'll agree, especially back at the time. You know, Zombas weren't out. The only wheels that exotic wheels that out were Photons, Loopers, Lightning Wheels, Lobos, and I'm pretty sure Discotheque and Pulses. Yeah, Discotheque and Pulses were out as well. I got the red lightnings, I think 2 weeks before the Zombas came out. So that's it's pretty crazy stuff, you know. That was the flagship wheel. There were no Apex wheels, there was nothing like that. Alpha items weren't known about, really. I don't even know if the white hat was known about. So it was genuinely one of the most expensive items in the entire game. Like, obviously there were alpha items and stuff, but people didn't really know values at all. So yeah, that was pretty mental. I wasn't the first person to ever get red lightnings in a crate, but I was definitely one of them. And the fact is, the crazy thing about that video, if you go back and watch it, it's on my channel. You'll probably find it easier if you just click most popular uploads on my channel, because it's up there. It's got like 300,000 views or something like that. And I say in that video, this links back to a video I made recently saying I was going to quit Rocket League and trading forever. But basically, I was going to, after that crate opening, I wasn't going to do another crate opening because the amount of money I was losing on it. But then that one, as soon as I said that, the thing is, it was the first crate of the video. That was the most insane thing. I got a labyrinth later on in the video, and I actually traded all those crates for a labyrinth previously, so I broke even with that one crate, and then I got the red lightning wheels completely separate in the first crate of the video, just as I said, within 60 seconds, that it was going to be my last crate opening, at least until C4 comes out. Like, it's almost like this channel was always meant to be. Like, it was such a coincidence and so lucky that it happened, that you just feel like it was always destined to happen. Now, I'm not saying that video made me reach 200,000 subscribers. That's completely incorrect, you know. But that video allowed me to go on to get to where I am today. That video, if I was speaking literally statistics, I would say that video got me to 4,000 subscribers. But I could have easily, like, there are thousands and thousands of people that have 4,000 plus subscribers that don't go much beyond that. And I could have easily stuck there. Like, that crate didn't get me to where I am today. You guys did, and I won't lie, a very strict upload schedule did that, because I think, if I remember correctly, I uploaded the red lightning wheels on the 20th of November. Then I wasn't uploading daily by that point. I didn't think it would blow up. I remember thinking to myself, I might make profit on this video. I remember thinking I might make £20 ad revenue from the people that will see this, because I expected about maybe 40,000 people would see that video. And that's like 20 quid or something. It's sort of like that. So I was thinking, yeah, I might actually, for the first time in my life, post a video and say I'm guaranteed to make a profit on this video. And that was really exciting. So then after that, I waited a few days and it started to blow up. And then on the 23rd of November, I posted my next video relating to the red lightning wheels and all the stuff I was getting up to. And from the 23rd of November to now, I've not missed a single day. There have been days where I've uploaded 3 videos in that one day. If you go back on my channel, there are a couple videos that aren't on the channel anymore. All I can say is to follow me on Twitter to know about that. For instance, the guy who sang Uptown Funk for a mystery decal, that video is privated on my channel, so I know it's there. I don't count that as me missing a day whatsoever, because I did upload on that day, but there was an issue with the sponsor in that video. They had to pull out of the tournament, so obviously I didn't want a video, and they didn't want a video on my channel advertising a tournament that was no longer going ahead, which is kind of a bummer, because I was excited for that, but these things happen. But yeah, I'm on a massive tangent right now. It's just kind of that. It's what Max says when he does crate openings. You just talk rubbish when you do crate openings. Try and engage the audience, that sort of thing, and just hope that something gives you a talking point later on in the video. But we've got 27 crates left, and we got a heat waves though, so I can't. For crate luck, I can't be too disappointed, because I don't think anyone goes into a crate opening thinking genuinely I am going to get white Zombas, because it just doesn't happen. So imports like that, that's good. That's a plus for me. I'm feeling good for that. Certified breakout type S. Yep, looks good. That looks really good, really clean. I think that's my first sort of crate opening that ever began to blow up a little bit. Not to the extent where I gained loads of subscribers, but I'm pretty sure I think I did a crate opening that got a load of rares. I then trade up those rares to a very rare. Trade up the very rares to 1 import. I just had enough very rares to trade up to 1 import. I got a type S, and I freaked out. But I remember that video got copyrighted because I included the Rocket League soundtrack in it for the whole thing. So, yeah. I mean, it's crazy thinking about, like, I know I talk about my channel a lot, but that's just what's on my mind, like, all the time. my channel's on my mind. And I actually got a notification the other day saying your PlayStation Plus membership runs out in 7 days. I've extended it for another year because I'm very much not done with the PS4. But yeah, that means I got my PS4 a year ago, and that's when I started making videos. Because a lot of you don't know this, but I had the Elgato HD60 for a long time. I bought it because it was just the latest one, so I thought that was the best one to record my PS3. I don't know what I was gonna play on it, what I was gonna record, but I wanted to make gaming videos. I had a PS3 and I wanted to record the PS3. Then when I got it, it was basically saying, you know, it's not, the PS3 is not compatible. So I was like, right, I have this Elgato and I can't use it. So it literally sat on top of my PC. I think if you go back to my setup tour last year, May 2016, I show you that my Elgato just sat on top of my old PC, which is actually over there at the moment, the PC. And it wasn't doing anything. And then when I finally got the PS4, I dusted off the Elgato. I've been using it. I'm using it right now to record this. I've had no problems whatsoever. And it's just crazy that it literally this last year has been insane. From ordering that PS4 to starting to make the videos, albeit slowly at first, you know, a Rocket League video every few days, maybe every week, that kind of thing, and then a few crate openings. My mate Max Kozelix, this is when his channel first started to grow. He had like 100, might have been 100 subs, 200 subs or something. Then he made a video about the Aquadome update, and that video like blew up. He got like 20 subs in a day from it, and that's huge. And then he just rode that from there, and he got to 1,000 before 2018, and it's just, man, YouTube's insane. And now he's past 11,000 subscribers. His views are insane, his likes are insane, his community is awesome, as are you guys. It's just mad. Look at those imports. That's what I like to see more and more. Okay, after these crates, I'm definitely going to check and see how many imports we've got to go, and we'll go from there. So 19 more crates. Now it's just a standard crate opening. It's been filming currently for 27.5 minutes, so I might just go in front of the 35-minute mark that I said, but you never know. I have been opening them quite quick and just talking and stuff. Right, so let's see what we got. This, I think someone outside, probably one of my next door neighbors, just like hammering stuff. I know a lot of my neighbors are retired, so they just do stuff during the day. I'm like, come on. I mean, I know you don't have a job. I mean, some people would argue I don't have a job. You know, this is the coolest job ever, but still, come on. Give us the good stuff. Give us the gooch. The Gucci stuff, not the gooch. The gooch is an entirely different thing to the Gucci. Alright, here we go. We got painted. It's not bad, not bad. I'm going to be trading up all the painted. I think I am going to do a trade-up video, possibly tomorrow. I think I am. I'm going to record it straight after. I'm that pumped. I had like a Rocket League cut commentary, or even, it might not even have been a cut commentary idea, just an idea and a topic about Rocket League that I want to talk about and just play Rocket League. It's something that a lot of people are kind of speaking about, particularly YouTubers. It's not drama related or anything like that, but it's something that I've wanted to talk about and kind of address. But this lends itself quite well to a nice little video, so I think I'm probably going to do that. We're missing out on the mystery just and get the funny book. Oh man, okay. I'm still gassed we got a heat wave though. That's pretty cool. It'll probably be someone's in a blind trading soon, although with the size of my inventory, I'm not going to show you too much of it on camera now, because if you're watching this, you might, you know, come back and try and snipe me too easily on a blind trading. But a lot of you, again, you say, how do I know? You message me on PS4, even on Discord, and I don't give out my Discord, on Twitter. Not so much on Twitter, to be honest, and you'll see why. On Instagram, in the comments, you say, how can I get involved with blind trading? And honestly, you just have to follow me on Twitter. Like, I don't invite a single person to blind trade because there's too many. I have to let you guys invite me and then just do it randomly. It's the fairest way to do it. So, and people are like saying, oh, I always miss it. How do I know? That's one of the most common comments I get on my blind trading with fans videos. And you just have to follow me on Twitter and click the bell to be notified whenever I tweet. So then whenever I tweet something, you'll be able to look at that tweet and think, is it blind trading related? Yes, it is. I'll hop on right now. And if it's not blind trading related, you can just see what I'm up to. So it's a win-win. But yeah, we're getting not as screwed by the player's choice as the C4s. I think player's choice definitely been better luck for us today. We have opened more, but from memory, we've got more imports, less rares. We've got the mystery decal. So I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Another very rare. Okay. All right. Distortion. Okay. Yeah, I think after this, I'm definitely going to be filming the trade-up video. I'll have a little look at the end, but yeah, we'll go from there. Let me know down in the comments as well. I know I say this so many times in creating videos, you know, to let me know in the comments about something. Let me know if you've watched this far into the video by commenting, including in your comment, hashtag pixel for president 2020. Okay, it's a random comment. I want to see how many of you people watch my crate openings all the way through and listen to me ramble for literally half an hour whilst I open crates and spin crates. So hashtag pixel for president 2020. I'm not going to put it in the description, so if you put that in the comments, I know you're the real OG. I know after a while people will see a few people comment hashtag pixel for president 2020, and then they'll think, I'm going to comment that because he's clearly said somewhere to comment that if you're awesome, and I want to be awesome. But I know the first few people who commented are the legends that watch all the way through this video, and I really appreciate you, so thank you so much. When I do get elected, I want to make sure the world is a better place. We'll never get Cobras ever again when I'm president, that's for sure. Alright, this genuinely is me talking rubbish now, but we've got 8 more crates. Come on. Come on. We're in the final stretch, the final 10% of these crates. Let's go. Funny book. One off the mystery decal with a funny book again, you know. One funny book I can take, but a sequel is not so great. It looks good. The funny book does look good, but it's just an annoying name to see. It's like, it's not funny. It's not funny when you get a rare and you could be getting a mystery or a white Zomba. Come on. That's another thing. It makes you wonder, like, are crates predetermined as soon as the crate spawns out of the game? Because the only way you can get crates, every single crate in Rocket League, was it just emphasizes how often people actually play the game and how many Rocket League matches are actually played. Crates only spawn and come out of nowhere after a match, and it makes you wonder, is the crate predetermined? As soon as it's spawned in to someone's inventory, is that, say if it's a white Zomba crate, is that a white Zomba crate from birth? And will it be a white Zomba crate no matter how many people it travels to? Whoever opens it, will they get those white Zombas? Or is it entirely random? Because a few people, when crates first came out, they'd see an item spin past really quick and they'd think it was painted. They say, you passed a painted lightning wheel, and I'm like saying no, because every time I've had a painted wheel or a painted car more recently in a crate, I've landed on it. Like, I've never seen a painted car in a spin. And correct me if I'm wrong, like if someone can show me a spun crate with a painted vehicle or a genuine painted wheel, I'm not talking like a voltaic wheel that you could say is sky blue because you can't really tell, but I mean a genuine painted wheel, then I will stand corrected. But I'm pretty sure every time there's a painted item in a crate, you get it. I just think that's how it works with anything. Hey, what's up? Dominus GTR Master. We got 3 more crates. Then I'm just gonna, like I said, have a little look at the trade-up situation because I'm gonna probably lubricate my throat because I've been talking non-stop for half an hour, and that's a bit tough on the old vocals. And then just go for the trade-ups again. I'm quite productive this week. I've written down a load of ideas because sometimes I like to pre-record to get ahead. You know, if I'm busy, if I'm doing things, I want videos to be up every day, and the best way to do that is to pre-record. But sometimes if I don't have ideas written down and I have to think of an idea, I then struggle to get really far in advance. I just record the video I need for that day and then stop and then do the same the next day. So if you want to make YouTube videos and you want to make sure you have a good schedule, just write down video ideas that you have already, so then when you wake up that day, you know what you're going to record. Like, I woke up yesterday with 3 video ideas that I wanted to record, and I recorded them because I knew what I was going to do. And today, this is a bit more spontaneous, but I've got other ideas that I want to record if I need an idea. Oh, it would have been so cool if we could have finished on a mystery, but we were that close. So let's have a look now. Painted, okay. Alright, so let's see how many. We'll go C4s first. How many C4s trade-ups would we be able to do? Actually, we'll do player's choice because it's right here. So we got 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 41. I'm going to trade up all of those. So that's 8 very rares. Then we go to distortion. Okay, 8 very rares. So 7, 14, 21, 23. Okay, so that's over 30. So that's 6 imports we get. 6 extra imports. Plus 8, 14. Oh, so we'd only have 2 at this rate. So we'd have 2 PC import trade-ups, missing out on 1. And then if we go to C4, we're going to have to figure that out as well. So we'd be 1 import short, so I might try and get an import elsewhere somehow. But C4, right, where are the C4 rares? Here we go, we got loads. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 55. So that's 11 very rares. So let's go very rares right now. 11 very rares. If we go to anything C4, here we go. No, C4, 11. So we'll keep these 2. So we got 13, 11, 24. So that's 4 imports. I think that'll be 2 C4 trade-ups as well. Let me have a little look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so all the trade-ups in tomorrow's video will lead up to 4 chances at white Zombas, which is not... It's not a lot, but I think it's going to be a fun video because, you know, you trade up the res, you trade up the very res, it's all hyped. And then you get to the end, and there's a chance. And I think with my previous trade-up luck, I should get at least 1 painted wheel in the 4 trade-ups. Maybe I won't, but either way, I'm excited. So that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, then be sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe today to join the Pixel Army. I've been Pixel, you've been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.